Hey guys, what's going on, man? Welcome back to Art Adventures. So today we're gonna go ahead and get ourselves a master ball drawn. If you have not seen the first and second videos of how to draw these Pokeballs or a great ball, this one being a master ball, go ahead and check those videos out and I'll show you exactly what I use to trace.
It's a 16 buff in the dark. It's a 16 buff in the dark.
I'm gonna go ahead and finish off this drawing to make it look like a master ball and not a Pokeball. So the next thing that we're gonna do once we have our actual Pokeball shape going on, this one is just gonna be like these two little ovals. And really what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of try to put a little mark where I want them. I have that cross line, okay, that shows me where the middle is of my Pokeball, okay? And I wanna do about the same distance from here to here, okay? So I'm gonna go in just about 3/4 of an inch, a little bit more than a half an inch, 3/4 of an inch, and that'll be my start. Over 1/4 of an inch, over 1/4 of an inch, or 3/4 of an inch here, right? And it doesn't have to be perfect, but and then I'm gonna go about half an inch under and half an inch above, half an inch under, half an inch above, and that's gonna be my guideline. I'm gonna go ahead and draw some ovals to give myself some shapes, and I'm going to touch each one of those reference points, and that is gonna give me probably the best outline as I can get from freehanding and not having something to trace as far as an oval goes. If you have something to trace, that'd be awesome. You know, go ahead and trace it, that helps you. But it's okay, because once we get past the tracing side of it, we're gonna go ahead and outline with our permanent marker. And you're gonna kind of lose the crispness of those lines, and you'll see what I mean by that. I'm gonna go ahead and erase the inside of these two ovals. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get started on the M. And once we get finished with that M, then we can go ahead and do our coloring. I'm gonna draw a little box right here, okay? And that is gonna give me, yet again, another reference. Those references are really gonna be crucial, okay? Go in a little bit here, you can put a dot, right? Put a dot a little bit over from the corners. We don't wanna touch the corners because we want our master ball to have slanted sides. It's not a perfect straight up M, okay? Go down, come over like that, and then you're gonna actually do a little bit of a line, like a minus sign, and then follow that almost like you're doing block lettering. Finish that off. Boom, and there you go, you have your M. Now you can go ahead and erase all of your lines. I've erased most of mine. Yes, some of them still show up a little bit, but once we get it colored, you won't be able to see them. And that's why I chose purple, since the Pokeball that we're using, the Master Ball, is actually a purple Pokeball. So it's gonna get lost there. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this outlined. I'll see you guys in a second. I'm gonna fast forward this and then we'll get to coloring.
It's a 16 buff in the dark.
All right, guys, so I got the outline done. I know, you're not supposed to outline the M, but there's a reason. We're using soft pastels, and soft pastels are very chalky. So to give you a glimpse, did a little thumbnail here, quick sketch, threw it together to see how the colors go. So in order to not get it all smudged together, I need an outline on the M. So that's why we did the outline on the M. All right, let's go ahead and grab our colors, and then we're gonna get started. If you don't have soft pastels or oil pastels, use markers, crayons, whatever you have. Enjoy it, paint, whatever you have. So we're gonna go ahead and get that done, and I'll see you guys in a second.
It's a 16 buff in the dark.
All right, so just as a little heads up, so what I did a little bit of a dark blue, put that there, did the purple, took that purple and put it back over that dark blue. Now these colors don't mix, it's chalk, so it doesn't mix at all, but there are some layer things that are happening here, so it looks a little bit better. Another thing, since you're going to a different color now, you gotta wash your hands. So I'm gonna go wash my hands, get to the next color, so on and so forth, and we'll continue on. So I don't dirty up my paper.
It's a 16
All right guys, so now since I have pretty much the entire top done, I'm gonna go ahead and take this white chalk stick, soft pastel, and I'm gonna give myself some highlights.
It's a 16
All right guys, so we are almost done with our master ball. All we have to do is give ourselves a background, because I don't like floating objects in a white void, as I say in all of my videos. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw myself a little background. I'm gonna do my typical rectangle shape. You guys draw any type of background if you want. If you want to draw some bushes or whatever it might be, maybe a couple different Pokeballs in the background getting smaller, or further, so on and so forth. I'm gonna go ahead and do my typical background. All right, so I always try my best to do a complement color from the actual art piece itself to the background. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this yellow, because yellow and purple are complementary colors. Think about somebody like a team like the Los Angeles Lakers, the Minnesota Vikings, so on and so forth. So those teams have complementary colors. Okay, there's a couple college football teams, Eastern Carolina, so on and so forth. But those teams are using complementary colors, just like this right here. So we're taking that purple, we're doing a complement to it, and the opposite color on the color wheel is gonna be what complements it the best. So we're going with the opposite side of the color wheel, being yellow. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this, get you guys done and up out of here. And I'll see you guys in a second for the final cleaned up review.
It's a 16 buff in the
All right guys, well, there you have it. There's your master ball, all colored. I got this done with my soft pastel colored chalk sticks, and yeah, I mean, it gets a little messy. I got some smudges here and there, and look at my desk, it's a hot mess. Anyways, that's pretty much it, guys. I really enjoyed this series. The Pokeballs, you got Pokeball, the Great Ball, and then the Master Ball. I skipped out on the Ultra Ball just to keep it a shorter series. And I kind of like the colors on the Master Ball and Great Ball better anyways. So with that, guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys always. If you like what you see, man, leave us a thumbs up. And yeah, if you got any other suggestions for something else, I'm thinking about doing some Mario stuff next. But leave me a comment, shoot me any ideas if there's any video game or TV show you want me to do. Guys, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for watching again, always. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that to follow some more of these art tutorials. Guys, I appreciate you guys. Love you. Peace out.
It's a 16 buff in the It's a 16 It's a 16 buff in the